Hey guys, what is going on? It's TP Gameboys here, and we're talking about some Call of Duty news that's been going around lately. So I'm gonna let Jimmy take over here. Tell us what we're talking about.
Yeah, guys. Well, this is kind of old news. It's kind of big in Call of Duty right now, and we just thought, after we learned a little bit more about it, we'd make a video. We didn't want to jump on it real quickly because we didn't have all the facts. But we're not right now. We're making our video about Favela, the Modern Warfare 2 map, being taken out of the Modern Warfare 2 rotation. Now, for those of you who don't know, Modern Warfare 2 came out in 2009. It was a really fantastic game and had one of the best maps of all time, Favela. In my personal opinion, it was one of the best maps they ever created. I mean, I don't think there were too many maps that paralleled Favela in just the diversity you could play on the map, the different ways you could play it, like team deathmatch. You could play it so differently from one game to another. It was just a fantastic map. And recently, a lot of Muslims, people of the Islamic religion, have been offended by an image that's been in the map. So if you go into the bathrooms by B domination, where the shower is, on the second level of that building, there's a poster or a picture, and it says something along the lines of "Allah is great, Allah is beautiful." Now, that doesn't seem like something too much to us. For example, if it was an Islamic, building, it would just be like, right, for the household.
Like
For example, like
I didn't even really notice that there was a painting in that room until I heard about this, right? So,
yeah.
Jimmy, you want me to tell him about why? Okay, so
Yeah, go ahead.
in the
Yeah, take over.
bathrooms, there's a painting, right? It's got, I'm not even sure what is on it. But in the border, in the frame, there's like Islamic text, and it says, Allah is great, stuff like that, something along those lines. And somebody sent a video of this to Infinity Ward, and they took the map down, but they're putting it back in, and sometime soon, I don't know exactly when, and they're gonna fix that, which I think is a smart move on the company's end. You don't want to offend anybody. You don't want to have someone boycott your game, something along that. You don't want that to happen. So I think Infinity Ward has handled it pretty well, just doing that. But I don't know. I don't really know, because I think there are other things in the game. If you're going to take that out, I think there are other things in the game that you would need to take out too then. I mean, am I wrong here, Jimmy?
No, I don't think you're out of line at all in saying that. And I think, personally, one of the things that is really wrong with this whole issue is I'm not going to get into a religious debate with anyone.
Right?
I have a great love and respect.
Don't dislike this video if you're Islamic,
we
because
do not want
I see where you're coming from, right? I see why you would want this map taken down, because it's against... Oh, yeah, I don't even think I told you why.
It's a tad offensive.
I don't even think I told you why this is bad, right? It's because in the Islamic religion, I guess it's bad to praise Allah somewhere in the bathroom, right? And in this case, it was on the bathroom walls.
Yeah, to say anything from the word of Muhammad or Allah, it's to defile the religion. It's like you can't say it in the bathroom. Similar to how Catholics can't eat meat aren't supposed to eat meat on Fridays. That's kind of what it's similar to. But this is my 2 cents on the issue. I'm not anti-Islamic. I have a great love and respect for everybody of the religion. I have hundreds of friends that are Islamic from on the internet.
Christianity,
it's very similar to Christianity.
And Islam are actually very closely connected. People don't realize that.
Yeah. And I've got plenty of friends that are Islamic, and what the difficulty with people understanding what the problem is here is that a lot of times, I'm not going to say all Muslims are like this, or even a small percentage of them, but there are a number of Muslims, far and large, not just American Muslims or Muslims in different countries or anything like that, where they take their religion extremely, very seriously. Like, they're not extremists, they're not bad people or anything like that, but they take their religion very seriously. And I feel that sometimes, that's great, that's fantastic that you care about your religion that much. However, there are some Muslims, just like there are some Christians and some Jews, that take their religion to the extreme just to make a big stink.
Yeah, they cross the line of between good and just you're an
Yeah, what do you know? Spencer's actually in
Right,
the
they're
video.
yeah, they're
yeah, I'm back.
Spencer doesn't talk.
You were always here, but no one ever noticed you.
Okay, really, I wasn't there for a time period because I didn't have certain things. Couldn't be.
But anyway, that's what a lot of people are saying the issue is that some Muslims are only doing this to make a big stink. I personally disagree. I feel that Infinity Ward probably didn't do it on purpose to insult Muslims. Well, no, scratch that. They definitely didn't do it on purpose to insult Muslims because that's just plain stupid. You're a company designed to make money, and you're going to put things in your game that are specifically designed, to be appeasing to the eye. And if they put that in there thinking, oh, it's just some cool religious text, yeah. If they just put it in there thinking it's some cool religious text, that's what they did. They didn't. There's no hidden, conspiracy that the Infinity Ward dislikes Muslims. There's nothing like that in here. They're just making a game to entertain. I mean, you can just as easily say that anybody who's Russian or of Russian descent should be offended because the game involves killing Russians. You could just as easily say that you should be offended if you're a big, in Modern Warfare 3, if you're a big M16 fan, you could just as easily say they have to take the M16 out because the M16 is not the greatest gun in this game. You can make a big stink about anything you want, and this isn't necessarily about doing what the company needs to make money. It's about doing the right thing. And I think in this case, Infinity Ward handled this perfectly. They weren't out of line in any way. They handled this just the way they needed to and got the map removed from the game. They're going to clean it up, fix it, and make it good again.
Which is the right thing to do. You definitely don't want to leave it in if people are going to be upset about it, right? Because that's not the right thing to do.
That's
You're
wrong.
Leave people upset. You're going to have people that won't buy your game anymore, which is bad for your company. And when you put it back in, it's back in the game. There are still people that play Modern Warfare 2 a lot. I know some of them. Yeah,
I was playing it yesterday.
Game.
I find it good that they did this sooner than later, so then problems wouldn't.
That's another good thing, is the speed at which they acted.
It's weird because I almost have to wonder, right, why this hasn't been, if it has been brought up before. I mean, I would assume it has, right? But maybe because they were dealing with so many other things at the time, it was hard to, maybe even see, what people were upset about, right? Because they're getting so much, attention to them because, they're busy, right? You know what I'm trying to say here. So, guys, that's it for this.
Yeah, well, that's the video, guys.
Don't dislike.
Thanks for watching.
I understand where you're coming from, so please don't hate on us. We understand, right? So, thanks for watching, guys.
We're trying to help you guys out.
Bye.
Have a great day.